Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm almost ready. Fighting the computer gremlins. Something about my internet just hasn't been kind to me with this computer. Nice job, Rudy. You deserve it. You deserve all of them. I need to... Ooh. I'm gonna write this down, but I'm gonna get a counter so that whenever you redeem it, it shows what your current, like, count is. That would be fun. How's it going, man? Welcome in. I'm almost camera ready. There we go. Happy Thursday. Working on your Blender project? Your own? Sweet. Like the boss head thing? Today I'm also streaming on YouTube. We'll see how that goes. Finally got that working, which I don't think I did anything different than last time, so need to change my task. Today we are implementing first type enemy. Yeah, so today we'll be putting in our first prototyped enemy. Before I'd call what I had a proof of concept. I don't know if that's... Yeah, that's accurate. Just floating things. And this enemy I actually want to point, do the proper things, be made of different pieces. I have to learn a little bit today. Should be fun. Oh. And there's the one thing I don't have open. Unity. Who needs Unity? I don't need Unity. I need Unity. And Unity needs me. Oh, I had an issue with my bot not posting in Discord like I think everyone ever has had. Go make sure that worked. I think so. I think I know what I did. Yeah, looks good. Cool. And probably do a little bit of pixel art today. I hope we do pixel art. If we do pixel art today, it means we have completed one enemy. And the main focus that I'm putting my focus on like the workflow for creating a new enemy. I have to make sure this is viable. So my operating theory is that I do, I don't know, a few enemies per planet. Or really, the planets do have specific enemies. So I'm testing that workflow, kind of paying attention how long things take. Like, what will I get better at? What will I not get better at? So I can internalize, like, how long is it going to take to make an enemy? Like, what number is realistic? Does that fit my game design? So I'm excited about that perspective. I think it helps me, like, really, I don't know, hone in on what I'm doing. So I should have a serpent enemy. This is what I was working on yesterday. There he is. Nothing too fancy. Need to put the rigid bodies in there. And then I've never done joints or anything like that, so I got to figure out how those work. Maybe I'll look that up first before I build something and I can't use it the way it is. And then once he's in the game, sort of hovering around miserably, then I'm going to work on his locomotion method. And I suspect that takes up most of the stream today. But like I said, if I can finish that, ideally, that'd be exciting. Then I can start pixel art on the next enemy. And my goal is to probably have, like, I have 5 unique drones. I probably want 5 unique enemies, all with very different locomotion and attacks. That way they function in the game quite different. So yeah, once those are done, which won't be hard, I'll be really stinking close to a vertical slice. You'll be able to play it. I'll probably want to get store upgrades and stuff in. And then I think I do want a visual of the deck. 5 hours later. Yeah, my version of hard is, will I run up against a wall? I think that's how I usually define something to be difficult. Is it going to be time consuming? For sure. But I don't know. Everything's time consuming. I'm fine spending time. Difficult is, yeah, I don't like finding an obscure bug is difficult, where you try everything and can't like figure it out. Sleep on it, change perspectives. That's what I consider difficult. But yeah. I mean, honestly, the remaining work that I have for the vertical slice is probably like a few weeks, but that seems fast to me. I'm just excited to get it out there. All right, let's get to it. So first I need to look up. First I'm going to download a new browser so that I can browse on stream without y'all knowing what I Google. Because, believe me, you don't want to know what I Google. It's mostly parenting stuff. And now you know. How to be the worst dad ever. But yeah, that's cool, Rudy. Is you, I guess, did you hear me earlier? Is it that like skull thing that you were working on before? When you streamed like a week ago? Is that when that was? Sweet. Yeah, that looked like it was fun to work on. Were you enjoying it? They called like pivot joints? Yeah, it's not that. It's like hinge fixed joints in Unity. Maybe that's what I'll look up. There's one, maybe it's hinge joint. That's what I'm thinking of. Attaches a rigid body to another rigid body. Yeah. Or a point in space at a shared origin and allows the rigid bodies to rotate around a specific axis from that origin, useful for emulating doors, finger joints. You can, oh, it might be configurable joint. You can configure this joint to force and restrict rigid body movement and a degree of freedom. So I think we'll be looking at that and that. This sounds more promising. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, glad you have something that can take your attention so well. Yeah, glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, feel free to keep posting updates in the Discord. I'd be excited to see more of it. A visual gizmo to see what am I doing? No. Okay, so can you not do? What are the limitations? Hinge joint seems accurate. This seems maybe like it could do it, but maybe it's too much. Hinge, edit visual gizmo, see if it helps you edit joint angular limits. Set the angular XYZ motion to limited. Then handles appear for you. That seems like exactly what I want. I have to admit that Blender is my passion, because you can tell that you are passionate about something when doing this thing makes you angry, etc. But you love making it, and what's going on with me and Blender? Sometimes I hate Blender and love at the same time. That sounds like a complicated relationship, and a relationship that's worthwhile. That was corny. Yeah, totally. I agree with that. Yeah, Unity is, I really like working in Unity, honestly. Very happy with it. And I have a clip on my Twitch channel about Unity gaslighting me. It ended up being my fault, so Unity was right, but I don't know, maybe I'm still being gaslit right now. Very toxic. Blender took your kids in the divorce. That's brutal. Also, your kids gotta be real interesting looking. Alright. Connected body. Optional reference to the rigid body the joint is dependent upon. Joint connects to the world. That makes sense. Connected articulation. It's dependent on. So my first joint between the head and the neck, I'd assume this would be the head, this would be the neck. Cool. Cool. Is enabled, you need disconnected. Yeah, no, I don't think she will. We are quite a happy couple of humans. We do life well together. It's fun. It's hard sometimes, but it gets less hard. We've been together since we were kids. That's the main thing that's hard. You become very different people over time. Talking about Unity. Spring, don't care. I mean, for some stuff I'll care, not for this guy. Alright, limits. So I will want them extended limits. Activate to extend the angle of the hinge to 360 in either direction. Okay. Properties of the limits that are used. If used limits is nailed. Min, max. Bounciness. Contact. Break force. 1 billion. So I don't know how much I've talked about this, but also with this enemy that I'm making, I did this in my spiritual precursor. I don't know. The game before this, where it'll be attached. Excuse me. It'll be attached with these joints, and then when the enemy's destroyed, all the joints break, and I apply some random forces, so it kind of just like bursts. Which maybe I'll make it more natural, but either way, it's a fun, easy, inexpensive way to make this thing more interesting. It was a good idea then, and I think it's going to be a good idea now. And this was the first sort of enemy I made on that game forever ago, which I don't know if I've showed that here, but I'm gonna see if I can pull it up because I want to. Do I have? This is my website from 100 years ago. I think well. So there's a screenshot from it. Turret tilt. Download now on iOS. So all these enemies are attached with joints. So the parts moved a little bit with that specific enemy, but why is it not opening? Anyway, it's hard to see. But this guy way over here, it's impossible to see. Is that it? Is that gonna work? I think that might work. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. This is the first enemy I ever made in that game, and that's essentially what I'm doing now. Yeah. This is the splash, like this is where you land. I made this in, I mean, this had to have been added, so like 2014. And it was mostly at the time like more of a what's that called, like a resume thing. I would hand this out and be like, you can go look at my apps. There used to be more on here, and they were on different stores, but it's not even there anymore. Anyways, no, not pleasant to work at and look at, and that's why I don't send people there. I am actively working on a new website that is simple, but prettier. And it probably won't have any of those games on it. Maybe it will on one page, but... Alright. Joints seem self-explanatory. So, at the top level, I have this rigid body, and my understanding is I can't have them under it? Question mark? I think that's the case. So we go to head. Oh, this is going to cause all kind of problems. Well, I know I don't want one here. Even then you disliked Apple. What do you dislike about Apple? What's there to dislike? Mega corporations are so cool and friendly. Yeah, people are throwing apples. What's up, Brandon? Satan. So I know I gotta get rid of this. Forget what is that collider for? Targeting? I think it's for targeting. Approach, not the approach thing. Auto targeter. Nope, it's not. Well, this rigid body is gonna go. And that's gonna break so many things. But oh. I did that with the approach target force. It's not true anymore, so I can remove that. I don't ever do it this way, but sometimes I do. It's kind of novel. You don't require a rigid body. You can relax. I release you. You don't like their rules and etc. Like, they're very, like, control ecosystem sort of stuff, and, like, rules for, like, app submission, that sort of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. I was a native iOS engineer for about 10 years. And as a developer, like, if that's, like, all you're doing, at least in my experience, pretty nice. Everything's very predictable, and you don't have options. So you just like, oh, I'm gonna do this in Xcode, which you could do it in other stuff, but you do it in Xcode. And, oh, you want to make a button? It needs to look like this. Oh, we already have that button. It was neat. I don't miss it at all, though, honestly. Yeah, their OSs can be pretty divisive. You preferably a Windows person, or do you do Linux? Okay, so now I can read this. And now it's mad. That's okay. Ooh, that's a good point. Do I want to do this here, or do I want to do it? I think I kind of want to do it here, so that all the other enemies work. And I can still play the game. And then once I get this one right, I can just make it a new prefab and make it the origin for the rest of them. Yeah. Unity fun. Unity is only fun. I only have fun in Unity. What's up, Dreyfuzz? Welcome in. You use Windows and prefer Linux. Fair. Yeah, I haven't used Linux in ages. Like 20 years. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. But I've used Mac and Windows side by side for a very long time. I have both Android and iPhone. My daily carry is an iPhone, but I have Android devices as well. I have a little bit of everything. All your gamer homies switched to Linux. I am also confused. How do they like being over there and dealing with a bunch of BS to play stuff? I kind of like the side-by-side thing. My Mac is literally right here. That's what I work on in the morning before the stream. And now I'm on my PC. And outside of, like, sometimes I forget which command I'm using, which I'm getting more consistent with it now that I've been streaming. I like it. They mostly play Apex. So then they're just on Linux and they're like, we like Linux. And it's like, it's because you're not doing very many different things. Linux is cool. It's fun. Hey, Bull. Welcome in, dude. Hey. We're talking about operating systems. It's like this. This is a joke. It's like this close to a politics conversation. I think it's time to make Overkill Robot Eye in Blender. Do it. Oh yeah, lurk hard, Bull. I know you have a stream coming up here in a bit. Or I guess you moved it. Are you consistently doing it from an hour from now? Linux is for servers, correct. Windows is for work, hell yeah. Mac is for design, hell yeah. Yeah, I think all those track consistently with most people too. Fuck politics, let's talk about God. I mean, Satan's in the chat. We should ask Satan about God. How do you feel about God, Satan? Alright, what was I doing? Oh, I was thinking about when I tear this apart, why that's gonna be brutal. What? I don't understand how that's what that was. Ooh. I don't remember what I'm using that for. It's not targeting. Targeting sphere. Man, the enemy prefab is my least favorite prefab I've made. I had ambitions and they got muddled and weird. Maybe it's time. It's not time. I don't want to do all this yet. Not real. That's simple. Satan, you believe in God? I do not. Yeah, 4 p.m. now. Work gets in the way of fun. Yeah. It's too bad. Well, I'm glad you're able to move your schedule around, though. That's nice. Try to keep my schedule like this as long as I can, but staring down the barrel of reality, might have to move hours around at some point. That reality is capitalism, and I need to make more money and work more. Okay, so I did go with them all being positioned in the same spot, right? Oh, that's not right. What? Nope, that's right. Well, but they should all be the same. Okay, yeah, so I can actually do this. I can go back to 0, then shift them all back. Excuse me. Satan doesn't believe in God. What is the red circle? Is that a gizmo? What gizmo is that? I don't remember. It's very occluding. Yeah, in your fantasy username lore, there is a god. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I say that, it's kind of in my way. All right. Cool. I mean, I guess that collider was just the enemy, which I don't want there anymore. I think something else is referencing that and will break when I do that, but... Okay, so this is a good reason, thinking through the workflow of adding enemies, why this version where all of my sprites overlap but sit nicely, which I do think is really important because it'll keep my like pixel perfect layout more easily. Me having to manually move each of these to the right spot is like a little bit more work, but I think necessary. Whoa, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. It's like I'm seeing it somewhere. And then hate this, it's always so aggressive. How do I make that less aggressive? There we go. Hold down Alt and sliders become less aggressive. Okay, so I want it like there. And then like that. That way, whenever things hit, they actually hit this curve. And I'm totally fine with it hitting in the back of the neck. I'm going to use spheres everywhere because they're cheap for collision detection. I think I'm a bit too excited to make this Ion Blender. Freaking Rudy is turning on. What? Did you have... How many cups of coffee have you had today, Rudy? Be honest. You're in a room of trusted individuals. Alright, I have no idea. I need to figure this out, and I guess that'll be a part of this, but I haven't figured out like the mass of enemies and how that works. Or not how it works, but like how I want it to be. Like bullets are probably too heavy right now. But I'll come back to that. I'm gonna build this thing and get it appearing in the game, and then we'll think about that. Constraints. Oh, duh. I don't know how I feel about the game being in 3D now. Doesn't... not like reaping the benefits of it, although I do still like the idea of enemies spawning at different depths. I think that could look cool. So it's not like strictly flat. Oh, the drones being at different depths too. Like that's gonna do a lot. Kind of look like they're hovering in space. Up, down, left, right. You could fake it in 2D, but in 3D it's, to me, a bit more intuitive. How's the zoo, Satan? I'm a child. No, keep doing that. I'm gonna mess that up. About there. A capsule might be more appropriate, but I bet I get away with just a sphere in it being just fine. It honestly kind of sucked. That sucks. Yeah, you said, whenever you talked to me yesterday, you said it was kind of mid, so that tracks. Well, that's a bummer. Can't say I've heard like anything about that zoo, so. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm holding the wrong button. So that does suck. Okay, so what does this look like? And then I'm going to copy. I can't stand that to paste. You gotta click here. Like, why? It seems insane. Why can't I right click here where add components goes? But no, you have to click on the previous component. What? San Diego Zoo puts it to shame, full stop. That makes sense. That zoo is legit. Really enjoyed that zoo. So back of it, I can't see past this gizmo. But it seems about right. What is this thing? I really want to get rid of it. I want to see the other gizmos. Wait, actually. Nope. What would that be? Oh yeah, why is that off? I love selection outlines. Guess I'll just do sections. So scripts killed it, so it's somewhere above this. They do have... This is ridiculous. High quality Twitch content. Watch me select and deselect bulls. Shout out to Bull. Okay, it says it's in there, and I am not believing it now. Oh, weapon attack. What? Why is there a gizmo for that? I don't want that. Nope. Alright, now I can see. And it's showed me that it's wrong. See? See how important that was? Critical. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Yes. Oh, ah. Perfect. 4, 5. Perfection. Should be right? Yes. I just realized it's probably too wide. Do I care? Right now. I mean, capsules would be more appropriate. This one, for sure, I want a sphere because it covers the like head perfectly. These other guys. How much? This is dumb. It actually doesn't matter. But how much more expensive? Much more expensive is a capsule collider than a sphere collider in Unity. Someone's thought about this. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. Should probably just quit being silly. Actually, fine. Unity's kind of could be unique to it, but I assume it's not particularly unique. Why does it have to be a video? I want to watch a video. I want the internet to just give me words so I can read them and move on. Oh. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna stick. Yeah, I'll keep it. Used to use trackpads more. I don't have one right now, but I liked it for this sort of stuff. I feel like it was easier to like move it barely. Dude, yeah, trackpad gang. I let Addie use mine. And I should just get it back from her. I bet she doesn't even use it. Love trackpad. I really like it in Unity. I don't like it for pixel art. Could probably get used to it, but it feels weird. Oh, on a Mac? Yeah, especially. They have like applications to make PC like more Mac-like and use the gestures, but it's not as good as Mac. On a Mac, having the trackpad and having all the gestures is it is like magic. They're called magic pads, right? Maybe. Oh no, this one's wrong. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna do it. Perfect. It's beautiful. It's, yes, okay. I'm changing my mind after doing all that. I'm gonna get collisions that like pop off right here, and that's gonna look weird, and I don't want that. So let's get rid of all of the work I just did. Can I do it like that? Seems dumb. Magic trackpad. It is magic. What am I doing? That one's already gone? Okay. When did that happen? How did I do that? Definitely wasn't me just not paying attention. Okay, so that one's fine. So then we're just gonna do capsules for the rest. Oh, nailed that. Is that it? Then cool. Yeah, I mean, their naming is totally lame, and it's like, I guess it's because they've always done that. They're so predictable. Like their brand is lame, kind of. That's it, yeah. Yeah, their naming's lame because their branding's kind of, I think it's kind of lame. I like how clean it is, but I mean, I'll take one of their, like, one of those translucent acrylic, like, whatever, MacBooks. I don't think it was called a MacBook at the time. I don't know. Those things were awesome. This new, just, like, chunk of metal, it's fine. But I want wood paneling on everything. That's what I want. Like, the new Steam machine, they have the, like, front plate that switches out and you can put wood on it. I don't need anything else. I didn't even look at the stats. Put a wood panel on it. I'm ready. Let's go. A Mac tower that was wood? Probably at some point. I don't know, though. It doesn't sound familiar to me. They had those big aluminum ones for the longest time. Or maybe still do, like the Mac Pros. Okay, so radius is right. Height? That's height. Guess that makes sense. This music makes me want to play an old PlayStation JRPG. Oh yeah, nailed it. Look at that. It's gonna look so much better. Cool. This is great. This isn't gonna be bad at all, making new enemies. What I do. There will be more complicated ones, but this red thing's in my way. Forget. Does it? Okay, so it goes 1, 2, so it's like here. So it's a little off. That's more correct. Oh yeah, first Apple computer was from wood. Just remember the wheels of the case were like 500. It's so wild to me. Bro, I love Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud, I totally rented that game. I don't think I played it much though. Sounds very familiar. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah. PS2. I feel like I played it on something else. That's might not be true though. Looks amazing. Yeah. Oh, this song's from that. Hell yeah. Well, look at that. We just clipped into Convergence of Thoughts. Yeah, totally. Those town building games were so good. There's one very similar to that for PlayStation 1 called Azure's Dreams. I say similar. It's a crawl up a tower and you rebuild the town below. This game rocks. It's very when it come out, it had like monsters in it you caught. When did Pokemon come out? '96. Okay, so maybe they took it from it, but I don't know. There's quite a few monsters. Go in the tower, bring them down an egg, get to hatch them. I think you could breed them. They leveled up and stuff. It was cool. And then you're rebuilding a town the whole time. Roguelike, yeah. Those real early roguelikes were sick. I mean, I still love that mechanic, but... Wait, what? Spiritual sequel? Reception. Looks like it sucked. It's too bad. No one would watch, but man, I would love to do a stream where I'm playing on that TV and just like playing old games like this. I just want to play old games like that. That's not true. Streaming it would be fun. I'd like to talk to people about it. If there's like one person that was like, I love this game, that'd be cool. All right. Wait, what? This one. Wait a second. I have a duplicate object in there. Like segment. Yeah. This one. Yep, there we go. Weird. I didn't even notice that the first time through. It's not great. Do it. Yeah, I'm glad this tail happened. It had to be just long enough that that sphere became too big and made me make the right decision. Switching to capsules. Beautiful. All right, now I can do it. Watch this. Boom. Oh yeah, that feels good. Now joints. I'm gonna go ahead and save it because I want to. Oh. All right, put some rigid bodies in there. And then connect them. Oh. This one have one? That one has one. These don't. Amazing, we did it, yay. Never done that before. Moving it all. Having multiple selected, moving a rigid body. Or any component to a different spot. And it working everywhere, that's cool. Oh, my bones hurt. Alright. Joint. Do I do it here? A hinge joint. Cool. Where is it? Is that it? Down here? That thing? What is that? Edit angular limits. That is it. So -3.2, maybe that's how I'm gonna do this. Seems right. Put it right at the center there. It should be it, right? Connected body. Your face. Whoa. Why is it not working? Articulation body. So you can do that, but you can't do that. And that's, I assume, because it's the same rigid body as that one. So then would I just make this an articulation body? Well, can't add to segment because it conflicts with rigid body. Okay. Wait. I feel like I don't understand this. Yeah, what? That's not what I wanted. Joint. Okay. Do I need to do this? Possibly. So we go here. Why is the head a prefab? Oh, it's just not added to it. Watch this. Well, that's not what I want to do, though. Screw that. I don't need to mess with that right now. Hinge joint. Is that a thing? Honestly, don't know. So it is a rigid body. And then I can just... Whoa. Where are you? You're zeroed, right? Good for you. Then possibly thought you could do both of them. Connected body. Connected articulation. Okay. Then is it this hinge joint? Move it up here. And then the connected body is this guy. But that's an articulated body. Remove component. Rigid body. Stop it. And then you do this. Oh, jeez. What's wrong with me? And you put that here. And then you go like that. Seems reasonable. I think this is how it works. I should look it up before I get too far. I don't know how to add. It's like how to do it. Tell me how to do it. And it's going to tell me what they are. And so it actually, I need to go in reverse then. That's what I gather from that, because the way I have it hooked up, this thing would swing freely on this, and then this on this. Does it matter? Maybe. The head wouldn't have a hinge joint by that logic. It would be the segment. And then its hinge joint would be right here. Don't be weird about it. And then the head would go here. And then you'd go backwards from there. Seems legit. Don't understand the articulate thing. Ah. Wait, what? There we go. And didn't connect this because I wasn't paying attention. All right. Oof. Now, do I need to do anything else? In this case, I'm probably going to end up making the movement method called like serpent movement or something. I'll have other serpent enemies. It'll be pretty unique per enemy what they do. Ooh, I'm gonna be asleep soon. Just so relaxed here, so comfy. What am I saying most of the time? Okay, so is that everything I needed? I know that there's some scripts in here that are assuming there's a rigid body here. So that'll be fun. Enemy name? Serpent. Worth? That's not even a thing anymore. Guess I'm keeping score, which I'm not. Your eye is going good. 1,000 triangles for the eye. Ooh. Oof. Cool. Glad it's going good. Are the eyes symmetrical in that model you're working on? In my head, I feel like they were different. Okay. I think that's it for the model. The model of the enemy. Feature. Enemy. Progress. Added. Joints. Do they work? I don't know. I mean, they don't. They don't have limits on them, so right now it would just like all fold together. Gotta fix that. Never done it. Probably easy to figure out. So no joint here. This one. No. Edit angular limits. Use limits. Okay. What? Can you rotate them? Axis. Yeah, I don't really know what this means. I assume it pivots like that then. don't. Wait, what would 90 degrees be? One. What? Wait, it's negative 90. I'm confused why that 30 got it almost there. Wow. Probably less than this too. Is there a number representation somewhere? All right, so negative 32, negative 90 on. Oh, that's already done. What am I talking about? Just 90, dude. Limits. This one should be a little tighter because of the head. And then these could be pretty loose, theoretically. Why is this spun around? Whoa. Whatever. Did the music finish? Was that all the music that's ever been made? I did it. All right. Thanks, Bull. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Hope you have a good stream. Later. Oof, we are approaching that time. Feature. Enemy progress. Added limits to joints. Joint limit. Woof. Mr. Satan. Why is that dude in Dragon Ball Z named Mr. Satan? Sure, there's an explanation. All right. Those are good. I suppose now I need to be able to spawn him and him not be totally busted. He can just like use the old movement for now, but he should be broken because of that rigid body check, I think. And that sphere collider was just for impact. Oh, I need to see what was going on, so. Sphere collider excludes bullet enemy, includes. Does not include enemy. Okay, so exclude bullet enemy. Weird. Bullet turret UI water. Oh. Serpent. So all these pieces include default bullet turret, exclude bullet enemy. Yeah, close enough. All right, let's check out the script. See if it is reliant on rigid body. I think it is. I don't know which one, actually. Might be this approach. I don't think enemy's doing it. Oh, it is approach. That was the one that required it. I remember. The amount of spin force to apply to the rigid body. So now, it did have this. This is gone. This guy will have a target to move forward. Move toward. Force settings. Spin rotation. Enemy, I don't know. No, I'm just not gonna do it. We're just gonna do it up here. Head leading. Cool. What's wrong with me? That's not needed anymore. That is. Spin force. Oops. Never played The Witcher. That's what this song's from. Assume I'd love it. It's fine. Weapon attachment. Ugh. Ugh. I think I'm ready to try it out. Let's go to the enemy deck and add some of these guys, or better yet, make a new variant for testing so it's not so ridiculous. Testing deck. Yeah. Hey, Sir Puffin. What's up? Howdy do. How goes the week? Okay, so what do I have? Just enemy prefabs? Okay. So then drop some of these guys in there. There's a better way. And I am dumb. So. And then I gotta figure out, is it run data that holds on to that? Maybe? Oh, it's an actual reference to it. Location 0, nothing's happening. Cool. So blow that away. Testing deck. This will work. Decent today. Completed open enrollment for next year. Nice. Makes me nauseous to look at how much insurance costs. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Makes me nauseous being reminded that insurance exists the way it does. Well, glad it's over. Hopefully you got the best version of the insurance that you can have. Why'd that break? Maybe deck full reset. Is it just... Oh, did I kill a reference when I did that? Yeah. Gotta be smarter than me, and I just didn't actually apply it because I'm in the run. Think you got the best coverage that's offered to you? Sick. How's dev work been so far? It's been good. Yesterday I started implementing enemies, so like doing like before I had like proof of concept enemies, these are true prototyped ones, so they have all the components I want to test to make sure the workflow for making enemies is like viable. And I'm about to turn it on and see one float around and look like garbage. It should look real bad, which is great. So yeah, it's fun today. Spent some time brainstorming a board game with a buddy today. Nice. Like a new board game or one you've already had cooking. So that's funny. Okay, so there's just the head of the enemy. That is correct, because I don't have a system to show all the sprites yet. That won't be hard to do. But I kind of want... I'll probably end up actually putting an enemy object here because I want it to animate, and I'll have it like the serpent would be like spinning and like slithering or something, but that's just pretty stuff and not what we're doing today. They should appear in the game correctly. It just should be like kind of jacked up. Whoa. Where are they going? Why are they floating off into space? Come back. We need you. Amazing. Alright, why did that happen? Space sperm. The space sperm are running away. Or running to something. Ah, that's all it is. I didn't realize I put the egg down the bottom. Wait a second, what's going on? Oh, I have two. I forgot I have two cameras. I was like, I saw some up here and then some down here. They're not going very fast wherever they're going. Look at them all broken. got one. I'm just making sure they're actually, like, I should pause it. This is ridiculous. Make sure they're connected and stuff. They look like pretty correct. This one has 2 tails. Whoever spawned you must have held their phone close to their body too much. The head's all misshapen? Why are they stretched like that? They all like that? Yeah, there's some scaling shenanigans going on. This man said sperm. Oh, I just realized I have, that's the first time. Thank you for testing my auto mod. Didn't know it was real. New game. The 3 of us were talking board games last week when Buddy 1 brought up the idea. Buddy 2 and I talked mechanics today. Hell yeah. That sounds fun. I miss that. I miss collaborating with people in person. I'll allow it. Yeah, something's wacky. What am I hearing? Are there humans upstairs? There are humans upstairs. Okay, so let's look at the inspector and see what's being weird. It's proportionally stretched. Theoretically? Maybe it's not. Oh no, it's not. Enemy test Z200. And then let's go to it. I'm sorry. How did it... Where did it go? I don't understand why it disappeared. They're all down here. Oh. Oh, I see. It was centering on it, and their indicator is floating up top. Okay, so is this the one I fixed? It looks more right. Ah, did it again. Do this. There we go. That looks more right. Nothing's warped. Yeah, I just want to educate people without them knowing it. Right when you turn the game on, it just flashes on the screen. This is how babies are made. And then my space sperm float off into the abyss, and it's like, this is what happens when you sit on your phone all day. I'm so confused. It doesn't look like that's hooked up where I'd expect it to be. There's the hinge. Joint. Are they like falling? There's no gravity in space. I did not put a black hole below the game. But they're mostly connected okay. That one's super wrong. Weird. Let's unpause, start over, and right when they appear, pause it and see what their initial state is. Can't imagine it's anything weird. So that one should be there. Right when the portal starts closing, the enemy should have spawned. Yeah, so there it is. Okay, so the scaling is whack. Oh, I bet the scaling at the beginning throws off how it's like hooked up. This one's kind of like worked weird too. Why is it doing that? Am I applying weird scales to it when it's created? 200. Shoot. Wait, what? Hey, what's up, Connexus? Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Welcome in. How's your Thursday? We're having a very in-depth conversation about the reproductive system. In my game, you're in a system, but it's not the solar system. That's not true. This just does kind of look like a gamete. What's up, man? How's your stream? Oh, that felt good. Oh, yeah. Who needs bones? Doing good. Just added a bunch of items to my debug map. Heck yeah. Fixed a get ignore issue that caused all my art assets to not commit. That's always nice. Get that stuff behind you. Well, cool. Welcome in. Oh yeah, do you have any like links or anything that you would want to share, or anything you want me to throw up here for our little group of people? Awesome. That's good. Sweet. I know, right? Yesterday, I answered with my first like soft yes. I have like a link to like a greetings video that just like says what I'm doing here and has some footage. And I rated and someone's like, "You have a link?" And I was like, "I have a video?" Finally got to do it. Not yet. Only have about a month of dev in the game. Hopefully I will within a month or two. Yeah, likewise. I get it. Dreyfus. Haha, no way. Yeah, I'm really excited to get further down that. It sounds like both of y'all are in similar boats. Ooh, sweet. You're at 5 months. I don't know, man. Cool, yeah, let's pull up the HIO. Do. That work? Oh yeah, that was weird. Connexus. Your name is Josh. What's up, Josh? Love exploring weird mechanics, playful ideas. Oh, hey, Gumdrop Gaming. Welcome in. Yeah, you were in oh, what's her name? Manisha Game Dev? I think that's what it is yesterday. Yeah, thanks for sharing that on Twitter. I really appreciate that. I hadn't posted on like Twitter yet, so that's cool. Where am I? Rudy sent a progress on Skull on Discord. Heck yeah, I'll check that out next. Nexus, we made that 1 month of Godot under our belts. Oh yeah? Alright, play in browser. Check, is it okay if I play it? I don't know why I'm asking that. Say no. I'll actually wait for you to say yes, but I'm like pretty sure you don't mind. Yeah, how's it going, Gumdrop? Welcome in. I still haven't used Godot. I should probably try that sometime for fun. You're absolutely 5% better. I believe it. Hey, the music freaking rocks. Is this coming through? Oh, it's not. Let me fix it. Hell yeah. All right. If I hit start, I might not come back, so let's go to options first. Ooh. Very specific default choices. Did y'all do your default balancing right here? Hell yeah, Dreyfus, you made this. Connexus. 5% ago. Gumdrop, do you want to see a vid to the game I'm working on? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna play this a little bit and then we'll throw yours in here and check it out. All right, in a jam. What was is the theme? Was it in a jam? Oh hell yeah. Yeah, those are the perfect numbers. I think I know what's going on here. Yeah. I like this music way too much. Wait, can I like get him? Oh, paintings, I see. Ah! Oh, how do I do things? E to steal, thank you. That was gonna be my next attempt. Can I do it from here? Nope. Oh god. Hell yeah. I like that it takes you a little bit to pull it down. Ah! Who did the pixel art for the, well, yeah, who did the art? Who did the art and what art? Nice. Ooh, fun. Ooh, I like the way that camera looks. How far can they see? Is it the, oh god. I got 2 of them. Is he gonna come this way and I'm gonna be boned? Okay, good. Art, music, connection, still logic. Hell yeah. Oh, you made the music? I should have asked that. That's cool. I really dig it. I assumed with the light cones being so specific, but yeah, this is fun. I'm just gonna do it. Almost felt too easy. There's a Roomba. But yeah, Gumdrop. Feel free to go ahead and drop the link in here if you want. Oh wait, I just saw another comment from you that I hadn't read. My game is a board game that I'm switching over to a video game, but I've got a link here. Rudy wants me to focus. Ah! I was not focusing. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh. All right. All right, Rudy. I will focus soon. I lost on that one. That's cool, guys. Thanks for showing that. That's fun. That's way more than I have to show off. I only have videos. All right, we're gonna look at the board game from, what just happened? From Gumdrop Gaming. Ooh. All right, so you made this board game. Tell us the spiel, Gumdrop. Yeah, the getting caught music was awesome.
Help me show it off, and if you guys would like, go ahead and pick out your character. You can pick out with these right here. Don't worry if you get any of your food on them.
No,
that's
I got my clean game.
yeah.
Don't worry, I got my
Okay, sounds just like a friend of mine. It's kind of weird.
So, what this is, it is a board game. It is going to be a video game. It is an RPG collect-a-thon. You go around, you fight enemies, you level up, you buy equipment, you stay at inns, you collect gumdrops and all kinds of stuff, and you got a lot of cute little characters in the game.
Heck yeah.
Lots of cute little characters.
Gumdrops with daggers.
Yeah.
Are we teams or are we against each other?
So you can decide to be on a team, or you
It's an RPG, it's a board game. You play the cute little creatures fighting other cute creatures. You level up, get items, equipment, fight bosses. Also saying in the video right now. Yeah, totally. So I assume that's you describing that to us in this video.
a super boss right here, and as an investment space, you can go over
All right.
there and
Liked and subscribed.
boss. If you beat him, he's much harder.
Yeah, thanks for asking to show this, Gumdrop. I'm excited to check out anything anybody else is working on.
You can get that investment
Very cool.
That's 10 gold, and then you get 1 gold every turn for the rest of the game.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Very intrigued.
Player starts with a health potion.
So have you started on the actual development of the game?
So we got half health potions. And health potions. Let's see. Then you're also going to, the reason why you're going to want to beat the bosses is because you get these tokens, and if you take a look at the bosses themselves,
Cool.
you get a certain
It's being
amount
set
of
aside
gold.
for a month to
Like
network.
for this first
I'll go
boss,
faster with other people and additional funding first. Okay, cool.
You get 5 gold for each boss token that you have.
Oh, interesting. Ah, where's pause? Very cool. Hell yeah.
Each super boss token that you have. Let's see. Also, there is a town in this first board. Let me see where I put it. It's been a while
First
since I've
board.
had my own board, so give me just a moment. So the town, right over here, guys. And you go to that town, you fight a battle, and once you liberate that town, you get a little token that says that you beat that town, and nobody
Interesting.
else can fight that battle to liberate the town after that. But again, you're getting rewards for getting better. So the better you get, the better you're going to do, the better you're going to get.
Cool. Very cool, Gumdrop. Is it it sounds like everyone's on their own. Is there like co-op in it, or is it strictly against everybody else? It's super neat. Rudy, did you drop that focus whenever I was about to get killed or caught? Was that the point of that? Because it worked. I was totally not paying attention. You may have saved my life for a second if I didn't try to go steal a painting. I forgot about the delay to pick stuff up. Yeah, well, I appreciate you having my back. Alrighty, where was I? Tell me where I'm at. Yeah, Dreyfus Connexus. That was cool to check out y'all's game too. When did y'all do that jam? I think one of y'all mentioned to me when it was, but I forgot. Okay, so enemy is floating off into space. And that is because it is not a part of the parent object. Parent object I have somewhere in here, probably on approach. And it should still be like hanging about. Target to move toward. That's normal. You think you'll go to sleep? Alrighty, Rudy. Thanks for hanging out. Always good to have you. Nice job grabbing first. You finally did it. Take it easy, man. Early September. Okay. Cool. So that's recent. Yes, 1v1, co-op everyone for themselves, 2v2, 2v2, 2v2. 4 hero games. Very cool. Player optimizes their play. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Okay, so this guy just falls and floats. And I'm not sure why. Use gravity. Do I have gravity on? That's 100% it. Am I just disabling it for all the enemies? Is that how I've done this? Oh my gosh. Okay. I actually don't recall where to turn off gravity at the global level. Is it like edit, Right now I'm creating a marathon to bring streams together, promote small streams, and raise 10K for St. Jude. Very cool. All right, Gumdrop. Give you a follow. Hopefully check you out the next time you stream. It's very cool. It isn't. Is it here? Project settings? Physics? Is it here? I'm so bad about remembering where things are in settings. So bad. Of course, Unity. Physics. Settings. There it is. Look at me. I got there pretty quick. Alright. That way, if I want, I can do like global, like, gravity changes. I'd prefer then if this one shouldn't have that, right? Yeah. For all these to use gravity and gravity to be 0. What if that cost me much? Probably not. Thank you for following. I appreciate every little follow very much. In fact, there are no small followers or stream donations. Heck yeah. Appreciate that perspective. Yeah, and thanks again for sharing my video. I really appreciate that. I actually like got a handful of followers just out of doing that video, and I wanted something people could look at and be like, what's going on here? It was fun. I haven't edited videos in a long time, and it wasn't much, but I enjoyed making it. It's cool. Okay, gravity's off. That should be it? Right? Why didn't the target follow? Because the rigid body used to be on this. And these are on that? I think that's accurate. So now those need to be... Or they're here. The rigid body used to be here and hold everything and they don't go with it. I need to put them on the head. Right? Or the whole thing. Turret to rotate. Yeah, I think all this might need to go under the head. Default audio cue. That doesn't matter. Turret to rotate does. What? Nope. Officially doesn't want me to mess with prefab. That's why we're gonna unpack it. But what else is in here? Audio cue, that's fine. Let's just unpack this part. Okay, cool. Turret to rotate. Loop. Is a target indicator. What? Indicator. It's like target. Whoa. I know what I meant, but it's still confusing. Is that a indicator? Damage indicator. That is interesting. It should be here too. So that should resolve most of it. Let's find out. Go. Ugh. Sharing your vision can be very difficult. I do have a video for that as well, and it's long. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to scope it down pretty far. I have other ambitions for this stream and stuff, but yeah, it's very difficult to share your vision cohesively, succinctly, tersely. Oh, hey. The whole seed of the day thing is working properly. I don't think I actually tested that yesterday, but today's seed, we start with Earth, Mercury, and Pluto with 1 wave each. Still busted. All right. Don't float off into the abyss. Yay. Totally fine with it being weird and flipping. There's stuff in there. The locomotion might be what I handle that with, or I'll just... Yeah. But Wait a second, does this... it doesn't know they're enemies. Do they know that it's a turret? And they're just gonna, like, kind of slap into it over and over. That's what's gonna happen. Awesome. Okay. So this is where it's kind of confusing because he is rotated on the x-axis 90 degrees, which I wish I had done. Wait, why did that go back up? Well, now I need to fix the colliders. And all that looks fine. Wait, what is that? Head, so those are to scale the pixel art. This guy needs to go like that. Alright, so this is actually gonna take a little bit. Tighter's better in this case. Maybe I actually think that about all of them. I think I might. Let's just test it. Can always tweak that later. I don't want to spend too much time messing with it. Okay. Cool. Okay, so the head is rigid body. Constraints. Let's see, what was I doing with these guys? Freeze Y, orbiter, freeze Y and X. Oh. Just freeze Y. Why would it be both? I don't know. Freeze Y. And then probably gonna have to add some other code in there to manually constrain it, because Unity has bugs around those physics constraints. Sometimes you can select all of them. It's like it shouldn't do anything. It'll just look at that. Oh, he broke. Too much force. They all shake their tails off. All right. Hinge joint. Your connection anchor. Use spring, motor. Limits. Limit. Brake force infinite. What does that mean? Enable collision between bodies connected with joints. No. Limits. Oh, okay, that was the numerical limits that I was looking for earlier. Whatever, that's fine. Nope. Freeze position. The Y we do want. X we don't want. Rotation. Theoretically we want both. But I think that's gonna mess up. Z position. Whoa. Whoa. Y should be that way. Yep. X. That way. Cool. In relative terms to this thing. Whatever. I do remember testing this and it not working, so I don't have high hopes. I feel like I'm going to open it and everything's going to flip around and freak out again. We'll go from there. Cool. Where are they going? Uh-oh. There that one goes. What? Alright. Hey, it seems pretty alive. Look at him. Bye. Oh. Alright, so this is what you do. Go in. Wait, freeze rotation is different for those? How? Wait. What? I'm sorry, what's going on? Gotta head out to do after-work activities. Take it easy, man. Enjoy the rest of on-site. See you tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I will see you Monday. Yeah, take it easy. Have a good weekend. I forgot to. I'm excited. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for always coming out. I will. I'll have a good vacation. Take it easy. All right. So, this is quite broken, which is great. I am going to do this. And theoretically, they'll appear and sit there. And we'll see if they're like spawning right and mess with them independently. Theoretically, they'll sit there. Look at that. Okay. I mean, that's good. I'm learning something, right? So the other one was like this. And something weird's happening. Wow, still glitching? Okay. My force. Alright, how about we do this? Get rid of the rotation. Just freeze Y position. That should be pretty simple, right? Is it their joints that are messing them up? They're like bouncing into themselves or something. Easy theory to test. Turn all the segments off. Just make the head appear. Told Rudy this wouldn't be hard. I think I was wrong. Alright. Yep. Probably add a segment in. And watch him freak out. Where's this one? There he is. Segment 1, 2. Cool. Segment 2, 2. Oh, see, you push. did this one push it some too? Thought I had the thing. Enable collision. Exclude layers. Enemy. Exclude layers. Enemy. Add. Add. Yeah, it didn't show that that time. Okay, so it said it was pushing on itself. Oh. Sorry? Can't believe I've done this to you. That looks... There we go. That's like the closest we've had it to looking right. Look at this guy. Oh wait, that's the displayed version. Well, let's go look in the game if it's on the display. There it is. Oh, let's go mess with some more of them. That one was pretty broken. Oops. All right, so select all. Enemy. Why does that one mess up? Why did that one break it? It's not supposed to collide with itself. Contact distance? Wait, oh, that's the one where the limits got weird. That's it. So that's what's happening. It's turning on, it's restricting itself to the joint limit and then springing. I don't know why those two got flipped, but that's what it is. Great. Good. This is good. It's a good little test sesh. Learning some stuff. All right, turn them all on. Go to the second to the last one. I'll recognize it. Yeah, you see the limits for these segments are like reasonable. Let's see if I get a perfectly flat view. There we go. So boom. Boom. Let's make that negative 40. 40. Oh yeah, this one's smaller because of the head. 40, 40. But then, boom, bad numbers. Ooh, min and max limits must be within range. So it even warned me about this. Negative 40, 40. So why is this different? Is there nothing wrong with the transform? Wait. Yeah, so these two. The anchor position, that's fine. Why is it spun? Hey, irregular human. What's up? Welcome in. I know that I copied this object over, so I wouldn't expect it to be different. Hmm. 90, 90, same. But it's totally flipped around. Is this the same? What? How's it going, Human? Why are you subbed? You got gifted one a couple days ago, actually. I was really excited about it. My buddy Satan did a random gifting. What's today? Yeah, 2 days ago during my horror stream. And you got one. So yeah, thanks Satan. Satan, he just comes in at the when you most need it. Alright. I don't understand. I know that I copied this object over. So I don't know how it would get flipped. It's pointing the same way, but the hinge is flipped 90 degrees. And if I do that, it obviously won't work. Am I cooking today? I'm cooking this here first bad guy. It's like my initial prototype for an enemy. I had my proof of concept enemies just to make stuff happen, but this guy I'm testing the full workflow of making multi-sprite enemies, assembling them with joints, and then putting them in the game. I'm getting close. Run into a few necessary bugs, I'll say. And right now I'm trying to figure out why this joint's being weird. But yeah, having fun. It's nice to get enemies finally like in the game proper. But yeah, Hail Satan. Wait, that one looks right. Oh, it's not though. Because it's supposed to be negative 40 and 40. What is happening? I mean, there's nothing different. Like if I make this negative 40, then there's nothing different. But they are pointing opposite ways. This one's pointing this way. This gizmo's in the way. Or no, it's not a gizmo. That is this guy. This one points that way. This one points this way. What? What? Auto configure? Connected anchor, no. Spring motor, what? Location. That works. Whoa. I'm sorry, what? Why is this not doing it how I expect it to? What? What? But it shouldn't have to be like, I don't understand why this is different. One zero 90. Wait a second. 1090. It's the same thing. And this one was broken too. Okay, well, I need to quit trying to learn and just fix it. That's the old proverb, right? Stop learning and fix it. Let us see if this works. I don't think it will. I think it will do what it did before, because that's what we did before. Where'd it go? No? Oh, wait. What? Oh. Because now it's on the other side of the sprite. So that's the center, and it goes... Oh, you mean that way? Son of a bitch. Well, I'm glad I zoomed out. I wouldn't have seen that. Would have been here. And been like, wait, why is it facing the wrong way? It's because it's crossing the middle of the sprite and flipping. Neat. The access location would theoretically do something to that. Yeah, sure. So, oh, shoot. No, it's this thing. Is this gonna fix it? No. Connected anchor. I don't understand how that works. Use limits. I know that's what that does. It should be here. It should face the other way. How dost thou spin? Does it keep fading? That's funny. Theoretically, that won't work, right? That works. No, maximum limits must be within this range. Yeah. Does that still work? Am I just like... Wait, there's no reason that shouldn't work. Right? 40 degrees that way is the same. But I think I just screwed around a lot for no reason. And... Cool. See it, 40-40. Let's test that. That should work. Right? Yeah. They're a little crumpled. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are you spinning? Wait, why are you... Why does it do that? You hate working on audio stuff? What are you working on specifically? What? There he goes. Yeah, those back two constraints are totally busted. Get rid of that. Then he's just free to do whatever he wants. Is his approach target thing on? The levers and the shredder. You doing like sound effects? Sorry you hate working with it. Can't say I've done much audio work. Cool. Ooh. I don't know if I know the shredder. Do I not know what that is? I don't think I know what that is. Oof. Oh. Man, I sit in this chair bad. Tomorrow I have an audio mentoring session. I have to have some stuff prepared for that. Oh, interesting. What kind of stuff do you have to have? Like initial effects or something? Alright, so this thing is still broken. Ah, it's frustrating. Because what it's doing is it's trying to flip it around. Alright, so just turn these two off. How are we doing? Like if I solve that, am I good? Something to work with? Okay. So bring something that you can start on, mess with. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And that's it. It's just those two sections. Enemy just sits there all quiet like he's supposed to otherwise. Okay. I'm doing something weird. And I immediately sit wrong again. That's what I get for having a chair from the 1950s. All I do is yawn. Yeah, I'm yawning a lot today. I don't know what the deal is. I guess I stayed up a little late. That's all it is. This plan started with the family. And we stayed up just a little later than normal. It was great. Smart. You should follow a regular human. He's a good dude with a good stream. And a cool looking game. I don't understand. Sorry, I'm also distraught. These hinges are being weird, and I don't understand what I've done. I'm about to ask AI what to do. My book, people that do audio for games are freaking awesome by default. Alright, lost a headphone. Those batteries are going real bad. Only lasts a few hours. Okay, so the hinge. is pointing away from the center. Why? Why can't I rotate it? Why are you like this? Alright, I just do need to embrace the axis. That's not gonna be the right one. Then this one also won't be the right one. Also not that. What? Why would this work like that? Zero? What? What? There's no way that works. I don't believe you. 1 to a 0. Flipped it around. What? Wait a second. I'm working with the wrong one. I'm a big dumb person. Oh my god, I've hit the end of the day. My brain is blah. I'm a game designer, do 2D, 3DR. I'm starting on level design in Unreal, which I've already done some in Unity. You guys can check out my Twitch if you want to keep updating my progress for sure. Yep, gave you a follow, Gumdrop. I'll be checking it out. You're on my radar. Alright, so look at that. Look at that, you'd be like, oh, it'll keep going, but nope. It approaches 0 because I don't understand how axis works. That's so all zeros does that. Okay. Sounds good, human. Have a lurk. Stay a while. you'll just hear grunting and shouting. It hinges over here. All right. Dear Google. Unity hinges. Smart. Oh, that's true. I'm actually manipulating a hinge limit. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I understand what that is then. More. Nope. We'll see what that looks like. Yeah, it breaks. That's because it's wrong. Wait. it wasn't the issue I thought it was all along. That's great. All right, sorry I got so quiet. Just like focus on figuring that out. I just had the hinges associated with the wrong thing, and it was a coincidence that they're pointing the wrong way. Total coincidence. Or pointing a way that I wouldn't expect. But now it should work pointing this way, but for you it's the same thing. They were both, these two were connected to this one. Workflow, but stuff like that's a good example. If that took a long time, next time I make an enemy, I'm not gonna have that issue. Or at least I've experienced it now, so I'm more informed. All right, please appear and sit still. That would be what I want. Boom, look at that. There they are. Fantastic. Cool. Now, save. We start on locomotion. All right, now let's turn them moving back on and see if it freaks out, because the hinges were trying to kill each other. And that totally could cause more issues than they would have otherwise. Hey, that's perfect. They have the old movement, which doesn't work. And clearly physics driven because their cinemass is here, so they're kind of floppy. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going, Paul? Okay, so that fixed the issue. And now I can start on proper locomotion. What's up, man? Welcome into the stream. Thanks for coming out. All right, let's see. All right, so Earth enemy, whatever. It's more like a test enemy, but we'll count that as this. Move top left rigid body, did it. Heck yeah, you found the channel. Follower goal met. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. You hit my goal. I hit 60 followers. How you doing, man? How's it going? On Earth. Okay, enemy moving towards drones without spinning. Okay, so new enemy locomotion. That's what this is. Look at me making my tickets properly. Oop. New enemy locomotion? I can't spell. Locomotion? Yeah. Moved to Florida? Hell yeah. Good for you. When did you do that? I'm assuming... I don't think I heard anything, so I assume you're still at where you were working before and you can just work anywhere. All right, new enemy locomotion. This is exciting. This is what I've been wanting to work on. Glad you're proud of me. I can't help myself. I gotta make all the tickets. Look at this. I got like backlogs, ice boxes, all kinds of stuff. None of them are pointed, so avert your eyes, but I'm not so agile these days. Still a series, cool. Moved in June. When are we? Oh, wow, yeah. Awesome. Well, that's exciting. How do you like it down there? Let's see. Check main, make sure it's not anywhere. Cool. I think I already did that, but double check. My editor is in a spot I don't expect it to be. Alright. So the enemy is just floating towards it now. Could get rid of rotating first. Much cooler than Texas. Heck yeah. Yeah, don't miss that heat. I'm sure it's like super nice there and mild. Like even whenever we hit deep winter or whatever. I'm assuming it's pretty cool there. Alright, so nope. Nope. What do I want? This? Yeah. Spin settings. Is a spinner? No. I don't know how important it is to actually like make it snake to the turret. I don't even know how I would do that. It's like I want it to be done by physics. Lock rotation. Yeah. We'll try it like this, see what happens. It says it locks rotation. That's not true. If it gets hit with bullets, it doesn't lock its rotation, and I don't understand why. Except that what it's supposed to be locked to is probably getting modified. It's still spinning. Yeah, that seems wrong. I am on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My time, so mountain time, 1:30 to 4:30. So I'm off in about 18 minutes. So yeah, just a few hours, 4 days a week. And then sometimes I'll have like a special event. So on Tuesday I had a horror game stream, which was a lot of fun. Like a community challenge if you donate bits or whatever. And then I have my freelance day job. So in the mornings I do freelance dev for game companies. And yeah, it's pretty good. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, man, how's your work? Same old, same old. Yeah, family's great. We're really happy here. I don't know why it's spinning like that. Spin is off. There's no instanced versions of this, so spin should be off for all those. Working on a milestone as we speak. Oh yeah? Big release coming up? Do Tuesday. Nice. I don't know why this is spinning. Well, that's not true. I think my force method does a spin. It's spinner, so it's not that. But the apply force if it's uneven at all. Apply directional force. I think this might be an instance where I throw AI at it and see if it has any ideas. Use the plan function. Capsules, yeah. Yes? No? Well, cool, dude. It's good to hear you're good. Are you and yours good? So I'm glad you're down in Florida. That's cool. Sure, you're having a good time. You breaking down bugs is bringing you back to the good old days. Yep. Those were the good old days. That was a good time. Yeah, I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now, but I do miss working with people quite a bit. I think I can, I've captured a little bit of that here. We're great hitting the beach. Oh, man. I bet that's nice. I mean, moving to Colorado, I go to the mountains all the time and really like it, but I bet, yeah, being in Florida, going to the beach, that would be cool. I've never done that much. Yeah, what's like, what are the high temperatures right now? Like, what's it like outside? 15 minutes from the ocean? Jeez. Yeah, I'm like 30 minutes from the mountains. 30, yeah. Actually headed to the mountains tomorrow. 68? Oh my god. I'm sure it's like not that much colder at night. What is it, like? It's 6 o'clock there, or 6:16? That's awesome, man. Low 55. Oh my god. Yeah, the high here is like 76 today. But the low is like 32. It's just like high elevation, super dry. And it's nice. I mean, I like it. We'll do a fire pit at night, and during the day we'll be walking around in shorts. So, you know, different things. But the beach sounds fun. You're central? Oh, so you're in the panhandle? That makes sense. I forget that they're like split like that. I've actually been over in that area, like, well, I say that, like Pensacola-ish, Destin-ish. Right out Pensacola. Cool. Yeah, I've been there at least twice. I really like that area. Yeah, we eyed doing some like a beach trip this past summer. Didn't end up doing it. Ended up doing like a mountain, like hot springs trip thing. But Navarre Beach, that sounds familiar. Cool. Yeah, those beaches are insane. They are gorgeous right there. I mean, you're in the Caribbean essentially. That's what it looks like. That's awesome. Alright, what am I doing? I have an enemy that is series connected capsules via hinge joints. And I'd like to create a method with a class that I can attach to the head of the enemy and have it sort of move towards a target and sort of make an S-like movement, like a snake. It's only the second time I've used this thing. Let's see what it thinks. White Sands, but it's the Gulf. Yeah, totally. What AI tool using? Copilot cursor? Copilot. So it ties into Writer, the editor, real well. I don't use it too much recently, but it's really good for autocomplete. And then there's this new feature called Plan, where you say something, it doesn't write code, it just like tells you what it would do. And it's a good like nudge in the right direction. And I talked to someone yesterday about it, so I'm trying it out. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so if you got there in June, y'all got to enjoy some really good like summer beach time. I bet that was awesome. I love playing on the beach. Why is this being weird? Scrolling is totally broken. Blah blah blah. Plan snake-like head mover. Add a new snake head mover component for the head. It steers the head towards a target using physical forces and a lateral stenosteal offset to produce an S-shape undulation. The attached hinge joint capsules will naturally follow via joints. Use enemy has spawned. Gaining exposed turning fields for amplitude, frequency, force, max speed. Yeah, I would have gotten out to the beach as much as I could too. That sounds really great. What kind of beach goer are you? Do you mix it up, or you just lay there and let it happen, or do you like play frisbee, get in the ocean? What's your go-to? I'm a big sandcastle guy myself. Not any good, but I'll just sit there and build a sandcastle until I'm bright red. Snakehead mover, not shakehead. See, that's what I don't really have much experience with that. Like, how do I like sort of? Yeah, I guess it would be like you would literally change which way it's facing off a sine wave towards the target. Option A, please. Option A seems the best for what I want. Pure physics, so that all bullet packs and whatnot play into its function. Like the idea of it being pretty disrupted by bullets hitting it. Getting too old for too many activity on the beach, so mostly sit in the ocean. I mean, big fan of watching the ocean, the people. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, one of my favorite things is to sit on the beach and read. Just read and like read, you know, have a cocktail, sit there and space out. Oh yeah. I read Game of Thrones, the first book, on a beach trip from start to finish over a handful of days, and that was a blast. Fantasy team, dude, I'm having an amazing year. I have 3 leagues. I'm first in 2 of them, mainly the family league, the one that matters. I'm first in that. And then the other league, I'm second or third in after this last week. I have Jonathan Taylor in all my leagues. How about you? Playing any this year? Option A is what I want. Two. Okay. Three. Yeah, Taylor's nuts. Fighting for second, your main league. Awesome. Yeah, if you're fighting for second, I mean, we have not too much time left in the season, which is crazy. So, how many go into playoffs for you? Like 6? We're a 12-team league, and 6 of us go in. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't first last week in my main league, but this week now I am. And it's by points and it's by standings, so it's nice. 3 in each division. That's fun. Cool. Yeah, I have the thing that's slowly working out better for me is I have Taylor, but I also have a bunch of rookie running backs, and they're all starting to like kind of take off and do well. So I think my team's getting quite better. I have Travion Henderson and RJ Harvey, and guys in front of them have went down, so now they're actually useful. Took forever, but feeling pretty good about it. Actually, tonight, Travion Henderson's playing, so I'm excited to watch that. Crack a beer, fire up the fire pit. Heck yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed fantasy this year. It's been good. Do you want the undulation to be world space, consistent S-path, or local space relative to the head orientation? World space, I think. Or why not create a toggle for either? Since I will use this with other enemies. This model's not supported. What are you talking about? GPT-5 mini, why don't you relax, AI? It's okay. I'm here. I'm not gonna throw you away. That's weird. It's just a bug. Yeah, I have Drake May. Oh, I have Drake May tonight too. What am I thinking? That's so having Drake May, you know, that dude. Yeah, start him over Josh Allen. He's so much safer. Have you like gotten to watch him play? Cause that's been fun. That guy knows what he's doing. Very impressed with how good he is. Yeah. He is so good. He's so like, I don't know. I mean, he'll throw a deep ball and it'll be dead on, but then he'll just play the short game. He's well-rounded. That team is well-rounded. I love it. I love the Patriots now. I love the coach. Mike Vrabel is great. Yeah, he'll run. Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's like if Brady had legs. Easy comparison to make, but it's dramatic and I like it. Yeah, I forgot about May tonight. So and I have Diggs. What am I talking about? I'm just excited about Travion Henderson. So yeah, I have Drake May, I have Diggs as like a flex, and then Travion is in my RB2 this week because Jonathan Taylor's on bye. Ooh, that's awesome. Maybe I'll order a pizza. Go pick one up. Right, so did it. Okay, do you prefer explicit assignment, the prefab, or auto find by tag? I'm already doing that. One target selection. Use target tag for auto find. I'll eventually change this, but undulation, default world space. Yep. Any edge cases handle missing rigid body, broken joints, screen large portions, are exposing a max force cap. Cool. Do it. Go ahead and draft that up, please. It's interesting. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I'm gonna make sure I'm saved before I let it actually do anything. Oh. Minor root spinner from Serpent. Serpent. All I heard is I'll order pizza. Yeah, I need some pizza. Need some pizza in my life. Might just go to the store and grab one because ordering pizza is so crazy expensive now. Can go to the store and get one for like $4 instead of paying like 20 or something, whatever it is. I don't know how that's possible. Pizza is good. Pizza's the great equalizer. Yeah, I'm gonna end my stream in like 1 minute. And thanks for coming out. Really appreciate talking to you. It's good to hear from you. Thanks for the follow and everything too. I appreciate it, all that support. And yeah, you be good too, man. Yeah, you take it easy. Yeah, I'll be here. It's been cool. I've been talking to a lot of people I haven't talked to in forever. Brandon's in here almost every day. He left a little early today because they're doing on-site. But that's probably my favorite part is I'm chatting with people I used to know and then meeting a lot of new people. Thanks for coming in, Gumdrop, and sharing your game with us. That's really cool. Really appreciate it. I followed you on YouTube and I followed you on here, so look forward to hearing more from you. And thanks everybody else for coming out. I'm gonna go find another raid, but that's it for me today.